you can still submit to the event.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the afterthoughts of day one of BSG, the anniversary edition. I hope everyone has been having a great day with a bunch of amazing runs. And right now, here I'm joined by the runner from just now. I never know which way I have to go. I really don't know. I don't know which end I am.
Get a load of this guy, am I right?
Wow. I really hope you are on the wrong, pointing to the wrong side now. You probably have the stream open. Ah, you added. Anyhow. So yeah. Hi, Reek. The Reek has also been great on tech. Thank you. God, that kind of threw me off. Hi. So yeah, joined by DutchJ, of course, a great runner of Mario Sunshine, also long time. Yeah, I know. Surprise. You run Sunshine. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought all over the place.
It's late. I understand.
It's been, I'm kind of tired, but so yeah, you've been around at BSG for a while, and when was the first time you actually visited BSG, and what made you join?
Yeah, so I think my first BSG was BSG 6 or 7. I think Rick can probably confirm which one it was. It was 2 months after ESA. I had gone to ESA with Rick. We kind of knew each other before then, but we weren't really very close friends or anything. But we decided on going to ESA together, and we had a really great time. And Rick was like, wink, wink, we do these marathons in the Netherlands every month. So I was like, yeah, that's dope. I'll swing by. And yeah, I think after my first BSG, I proceeded to attend every BSG for about 2.5 years, until my life got a bit too busy, unfortunately. But yeah,
that's okay. Yeah, I remember, like, I think approximately around this time, that's also when we knew each other at that point. Somehow we met because we went to the same university, and you actually sent me a message of like, hey, like, I think it was like right after one or two BSG you attended that you sent me a message like, hey, did you know that this is a thing? You should join as well.
Yeah, we had some recruiting going on at the time, like trying to get the word out. Yeah, no, it's good memories. I was just talking to my wife about it earlier, but that first BSG, I remember everyone was super excited to have Sunshine at BSG, and I was doing 120 shines, and it was a disaster. I had to go through the rain in order to get there. So I was soaking wet. I showed up like an hour before my run or something because it was pretty early in the day. So I had to sit there for 4 hours with wet clothing, trying to play the game. I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the run. It was something special for sure. But yeah, never look back. I mean, I really enjoyed every event that we ever did with BSG.
Yeah, like, well, we of course know you because of Sunshine a lot, but you've done some other games as well, right?
Yeah, I think I've played a couple of different categories of Super Mario World, and yeah, I did Luigi's Mansion. I'm trying to remember because I know that we were supposed to race at annual 2018, but I was sick, so I couldn't do it. I don't remember if I did another Luigi's Mansion run. I feel like I did.
I think we've done one. I think there's like a great clip where you show like the cover of the Luigi's Mansion in the camera and you try to imitate its face as well. I remember something like that. I don't remember anything about that race, but I remembered at least that image of that you were. Maybe you were just setting it up. I don't know, but that's one clip I remember. That's why I always think like.
I'm sure that happened. I think that may have been back at the Awesome Space.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Oh, the awesome place was a great venue though. Like it's we of at this point we don't are not at that venue anymore. But besides that, like we've made some really great memories there.
It's where the roots are.
Yeah. Do we have like?
You know, those events were awesome.
Mm-hmm. Do we have like any specific like? I'm just gonna do this like throughout the entire BSG. Is there like a memory that you're like that's like my dearest memory or my fondest memory or that's like my one memory, or maybe it's just something that happened that's like that I will always remember when I think of BSG.
I don't know. There's several things I'd say. One of the things I always really enjoyed was the communal cooking. I often pitched in for that, cooking together with Kinnan. That was always great, especially at like I remember at the first annual 2017, I made chili for like I don't know how many people there were. It was maybe like 30, 40 people. And I don't know, it was just like, it was very fulfilling. Like people were very thankful for it. And then we we would have dinner at the campfire and stuff. And we had like a couple of nights where we were all like singing Disney songs and stuff like that. You know, it was just like a very wholesome experience. Like the community's always been great, but at annual is really where it always shined the most, because you're kind of spending the whole week together. And you know, I mentioned it earlier, but I think nothing showed that more the fact that the community's so tight is when like everyone got sick at annual 2018 and it was just a disaster. Everyone was throwing up, but we still managed to make the event happen. We didn't have to cancel it, and everyone was helping out, and you know, we made it through. And by the end of it, you know, we were tired, but the atmosphere was still good despite all of that. So yeah, I think that's kind of the things that stand out to me in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that I have as well with like the entirety of BSG. Like those just feelings of just being together as a community, just sharing those great moments. That's definitely what makes BSG what it is, also, in my opinion. So I can definitely see why you say that. But besides, of course, as a runner and an attendee, you've also did a lot of volunteer work as well. Like you've been volunteer, staff, organizing, staff again, volunteer. Did I miss something? At least you've done a lot of work for BSG. How do you look back at those times?
I learned a lot, honestly, because I was usually mostly involved with the tech side of things. And you know, being a streamer myself, I had, you know, a certain level of knowledge kind of going in, but yeah, like kind of having these larger productions, right? Because that's what BSG is. I mean, especially at the on-site events, like we were dealing with quite a bit of hardware and, you know, trying to get everything to run smoothly. I learned a lot from Jasper and me and Reek and yourself. We kind of, you know, we worked on a lot of stuff together, trying to figure stuff out. And you know, the upgrades and the frustrations when things didn't work.
Yes.
I remember a lot of people were always very grateful that for the most part I was always kind of able to keep calm and try and work through things. But I can definitely remember a couple of times where I just got so frustrated because we'd be looking for an issue for like 45 minutes and then it turns out like, oh, there's this HDMI cable that's not plugged in right, and I could have just pulled my hair out. But yeah, we had our ups and downs. But you know, it felt good. I was always like, I fell in love with BSG pretty much from the get-go, and I was always happy to help out. And I'm glad that I was able to kind of leave things when I did, right? Because eventually I stepped down from organizing and staff and all of that. And I'm glad that I was able to leave it in a place where, it was in capable hands, right? Like
Yeah.
transfer of knowledge and, it's in the hands of people that I trust. And I'm glad that the community is still going strong.
Well, we are definitely super grateful for you as well for all the work you've done through the years and in that position as well. And that's why I also think it's so amazing that you were here today for doing your run.
Well, thank you.
Yes. And I'm just curious at this point, like, what are your plans for the future in terms of speedrunning? Like, what do you plan? Do you plan to go further into Sunshine, maybe pick up something else, or speedrunning is like really gonna be on the side for the coming while?
Yeah, my wife always likes to give me a hard time about this. She's laughing because I always say like, I wanna do a bit more speedrunning. I want to do some streaming, and I usually don't really end up doing it. I did a couple of streams like during like over Christmas, and then yeah, it was basically like down to zero again. It kind of varies with me. Like right now, I'm very into like doing video game modding with my free time, and it'll probably reach a point where it kind of circles back around and I'll be like, I really feel like speedrunning, and then I'll spend more of my free time doing speedrunning. But I can't really predict the future. I'm still I'm still around. I'm always happy to help people because I have a lot of people, reaching out to me. I have a lot of guides out there for Super Mario Sunshine and stuff, and like all that stuff. I'm always happy to help, and I stay involved in that way, and I enjoy doing that. Um, and the occasional run of Sunshine is always fun because it's just like it's been a pretty big part of my life. Like it's been 6.5 years now that I've started speedrunning, and I met my wife through the speedrunning community, uh, which big game changer, obviously, and I think that's also just
maybe a bit, maybe a bit.
I think that's part of the reason why I'll probably never let it go entirely, right? I don't see that happening. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a part of my life, and right now it's kind of on the back burner, but we'll probably get back into the swing of it at some point. There's still games on my list. I still want to play Super Mario 64. I still want to get better at Super Mario World. I probably still want to improve my Luigi's Mansion time as well, like
yeah.
there's things that I've still got to do.
That's good to hear. Was like, well, not afraid, but I'm just happy to hear that we're not going to lose you entirely. Now it still hurts us to this day that you moved not away from the Netherlands and we don't see you as often anymore. So it's amazing just speaking to you now and still being it almost like it was like yesterday, like you were still here. So yeah, it's great to still have you around.
That like with all the travel restrictions, I haven't been able to come back because I definitely had planned to, come back and attend an event. And once things get back to normal, that's definitely happening. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. And I think we're gonna about wrap up this interview right now. Any final thoughts you'd like to share with me, the BSG community, now that you got the screen time on the channel?
To the community, stay awesome, of course, and thanks for everything. And good luck with day 2, I guess. I'll be tuning in.
Thank you. So
and my wife wants to shout out Captain GMV, and I'll join in on that. Captain, you're awesome.
We love you.
We love you.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sure he can appreciate that a lot. I see him in chat, so he must have heard that. So yeah, Dutch, thank you so much for this interview. I'm happy that you made time for this. I'm gonna be. We're gonna be signing off here for today because we still need to do some sleeping over here because in the Netherlands it's like almost midnight and we gotta be fresh for tomorrow because we got another day filled with amazing and with a lot of nostalgic feelings coming up tomorrow. So it feels so bad that I'm very bad at something like this, but I gotta announce that the next run tomorrow morning is gonna be my run. I don't like usually promoting my own stuff, but tomorrow we're gonna start with Luigis Mansion.
All right, here I can handle this for you.
Yes.
Watch Frosty's run. He's an awesome speed runner, and I don't know what run you're doing. What run are you doing?
Luigis Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion. That's like his signature game. Like he's gonna be great. You should tune in.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
There you have it. Hype it up.
So, yeah, I think from what I see in chat that there's going to be a host who also is going to be doing a few final words. So now I don't have to promote that run is going on. But so yeah, I think we're going to switch to a quick intermission and then sign off for the day. I think that's the plan. I should know, but I'm just going to let the host take the word. Go.